Hello, another place back here in Archaelund. In the last episode we got here into the Port Galeb. We slept in the inn. It's currently evening. 17:55. And this is the goblin we met on the mountain. Today's plan is to look around the town, gather some useful information like who is in charge, who needs some help, or who is selling and what. This is if you are watching this playthrough right at this moment and you haven't seen the first 6 episodes, this is our party. The goblin barbarian Narvika, the spellcaster Hop, he is currently an apprentice. He casts the spider, most powerful spell. This is the Lizard Greengate. She's a hunter, so she's an archer of the group, and we are planning to multiclass her into the pilgrim. This is Ingara Vivet, our rogue. She's currently dual wielding, but I think I'm going to do this. Not. We are going to put the sword into her hand, and we are going to equip the dagger in the secondary hand. We haven't talked with any trader right now. These two characters, Lisette and Ingara, they don't have any clothing, so we are going to take a look around and if someone sells something useful. We currently have around 170 gold. The townsmith is displaying the modest section of weapons and armor. Okay, let's see what you have for sale. So the prices are: padded armor is for 90. That's not in our ability to buy. There's some other weapons. Iron mace, okay. We can sell. Okay, this is minor ring of health. Nice. We can sell it for 156. We need to buy some suitable armor for our rogue. Okay, padded armor seems nice, and some armor for a hunter. So should I perhaps sell the ring and buy the armors? We can definitely sell the clubs. Poison gland, we are going to need them. Maybe small peril. Okay, we are going to sell the small peril. We can sell the Rex. The skull maybe is going to be useful. Small sapphire. How much gold do we have right now? 293. So we are going to buy the padded armor, leather hauberk, and we are going to equip them. Nice. She has a rotten leather armor. We are going to put it like this. Rotten leather armor is going to go for a rogue, and the barbarian gets the studded leather. She has a lower dodge with that. Okay. We also have a lower dodge with this armor. And now our gold is currently 53, so maybe some weapon. 40 for iron greatsword, okay. 20 for iron axe. It's or 20 for iron short sword. We are going to sell here the rusty longsword. Makeshift spear, okay. We can sell these seashells. And also, yeah, these ones. And we also sell the Norak scales. Now we have some gold actually. I'm going to sell the Rex, come on. Imperial Penny, it's for 4 gold. We're going to keep it, maybe we will find someone who is going to be more interested in it. We have some travel supplies, 7, okay. He's selling some leatherwork supplies. So there's some crafting, okay. We are going to take a look around the town, maybe speak with someone. What's this? The guard raises a hand gesture for party to stop. Turn back, citizens, this area of the harbor is temporarily closed while we deal with the ongoing investigation. Is there any way we can assist? We are capable adventurers. I'm sure you are, but orders are clear. Area is off limit. Okay. Our goal is also meet the captain. There's some pirate. I'm going to speak with him later. Meet the captain we saved on the beach, and I want to persuade him to join our ranks again. There's some... let's talk with her. Silahar, the labor woman, nods distracted as she keeps checking the packages and crates. Greetings, travelers. We need to go. Okay, there's some NPC maybe for another quest. Who is this? Some orc. Ink the Tickler. An assortment of ruffians blocks your way through the docks. Their apparent leader, a goblin with a sharp glint in her eye, smiles crookedly. Strutting with your shiny toys into the Ink's playground, eh? Got hankering for swim with the fishes, I reckon. We are not here to challenge you, just passing through. Inge frown shifts into sly mocking grin. Chatting away are we cute, but here gold speaks louder than the works. Fork over 100 suns to prove you respect to my turf or don't, and regret for the rest of your short lives. So there's a brawl. I don't know if I want to fight. There are some. She has dual wielding. She's quite well equipped. We don't have any healing items. We'll keep our gold and take our chances. Thanks. Smile widens and silently cue to her gang. The subtle shuffle of feet and the clinking of weapons sounds from behind you. Well, seems the game's afoot, lads. Time to dance with our new friends. Make it show to remember. Okay, we are in the combat. That was short. Critical for 12. Okay. This is going to be... We should have paid the gold, right? Okay, we are going to load, I think, from our last position. Okay, back where we were. We are going to do this buying again, but off screen. Okay, here we are. We also bought these gloves for our barbarian. It's going to give her some more defensive bonuses. We are in this part of the town. We are going to go and look around here a little bit more. Yes, there's the gang. We are not going to go there. Can we light a torch? Yes, we can a little bit. We are going to look around if there's something hidden. If we can spot some hidden treasure. And so far it doesn't look so. There's some passage here. Here's some mage maybe. Our goal is to get a few more members to our party. We want to get a captain back, but we haven't met him right now. There's some cleric. Okay, we are going to speak with the mage. Oh, here's a pilgrim rite. Blessed be you in the name of the gods. May the 11 guide your steps. Okay. And look, there's a... I'm going to quick save and see what's in the chest. Stealing from a shrine of the Pantheon. You certainly don't want to be cursed by the gods just to get the priestess dirty underwear. Okay. We are going to speak with her rather. Welcome to the Pantheon Shrine, pilgrims. We are not pilgrims, we are adventurers. Maybe we can perform the task for the shrine. We are all pilgrims in the eyes of the Pantheon, for we all are a journey and we all seek the answers. The priestess seems to ponder for a while, but finally she shakes her head. I thank you for your eagerness to help, but I don't know you well enough to trust you with the official matters. We need some reputation with the Port Galeb, right? Before we start the quest. So maybe we should talk with the officials and officially say we are here, because we are running around this town a little with our story of a shipwrecking on our beach. The pirate goddess, who is she? The old woman stalls filled with old broken junk, amulets and ruined parchments. My name is Mirel, the antiquarian. Okay. There are some diplomatic options. We don't have anyone with diplomacy. We need to also find someone sharp-tongued. Let's see what you have for sale. Okay, she's selling some +2 fire protection, +2 cold protection, some balms, potion of vitality, some supplies, some travel supplies. She doesn't have a healing supplies. Interesting. We now have a 7 travel supplies. That's going to be okay. If you need some potions, we can get there. But currently all the items are expensive. This looks like a local fortress or some guild. You have already heard the legendary Taldorian were still living in Archaelund, but nonetheless you are struck with the wonder as you come across a living embodiment of forgotten legends and faded glory. She exudes an aura of ancient nobility and untamed strength. Greeting travelers, I am Whisperer, a special envoy of the Grand Master Feyran and the Vanguard Knight of the Golden Legion. Why do you have the pleasure to meet? We are adventurers. May we ask you a question about the Taldorian? My current missions involves the training and advising of the Baron forces. I'm afraid I'm too busy to discuss civilian matters, but my companion Arctus may be more inclined to satisfy your curiosity. Farewell. Who is he? He's not around. There's some statue. This impressive Imperial bronze statue retains most of its beauty, despite having turned green, with the years of having some dent and missing portions. A beautiful maiden stepping forward, almost as it was a ship's figurehead. Her arms are extended ahead as she was once holding something, but her hands are now empty. We should also speak with the local magician who's living here in this house, because we have some message for him. Journal. Castaways. We must now lore seeker Icanos. It's that him? Yes. Even if this man bears no resemblance of Hirazan, his absent-minded kindness immediately brings back a memory of kidnapped lore master. Hirazan was the guy who was traveling with us on the ship. Like old wise fella with a lot of knowledge about the Imperial ruins, and the Corsairs kidnapped him. So I think our first quest is going to be to save him, sort of. Greetings, travelers. It's obvious you have gone through many dangers, so please be welcome to my humble house. I'm Icanos, a royal lore seeker and a librarian. Okay, library is there around. Icanos, Hirazan mentioned your name during the trip on the Silver Star. We bring ill news. Tell him about the attack. His face sombers as your tale unfolds. Icanos listens intently and quietly, deeply focused. When you are done, he looks saddened, but his voice is firm. Indeed, ill news. Many lives lost and a good man taken hostage. But we are forced to see beyond the tragedy and tears. Since a mystery seems to veil our path and hide even greater dangers, it's plain to see this way no ordinary. Corsair raved, and Hirazan feared for his life. Did he confide in you anything else? No, he mentioned some terrible hidden danger, but nothing else. We remain in the dark then. I can't shed any more light into the matter. I received a letter from Hirazan in which he announced his plans to visit me there, in Archaelund. The tone of the letter was a little agitated, but after all Hirazan rarely left a great library, much less this town or the Isle of Varnar. Now we can only guess his motives, as well as those of the Corsair, which leaves us with a question. What are we going to do? We could report all this to authorities. Unfortunately, that's not going to help us. The Varsian Royal Navy already chases the Corsair galleys regularly, but they wouldn't concern themselves over the hostage, especially if the galley is already too far to be pursued. I will contact a few fellow lore seekers, gather some advice and information, but I advise as much secrecy as possible while we investigate this matter. Our foes only left one loose end in their kidnapping you. We might assume they'll keep looking for you in the future. We are on our own then. Where could we start looking? The only clue we seem to have is the name of the Corsair ship, which fortunately you remember, the Bloody Crow. Corsairs are allied to Mercians, and I bet the ship is now either founded in the Pabadar or sailing to Tarkul. I'm aware they could have changed ships or even teleported away with our friend, but the Bloody Crow may still provide clues to follow even then. A few days ago we were running and hiding from them, and now we are going to travel to hostile faraway Mercian port and deal with the whole Corsair crew. We just get slaughtered. I agree, friends. My advice is that you bide your time. Hirazan may need your help, but our foes may eventually be on your track. But confronting them now might indeed prove fatal. Travel to the land a bit, gain confidence, might and wisdom. You should stay here at Port Galeb for a while until you feel ready to explore nearby lands. Eventually you should try to find the Bloody Crow when you feel you are prepared. That day it be your choice whether you confront the Corsairs openly or use another tactics. So we can adventure around for a while, that's good, but other than that we'll be on our own. Maybe not alone. I might pass my traveling years, but I can still arrange other allies to our cause. I might have news about this in a few days. Thank you for advice. We have more questions if you have a moment. We have something here for you to examine. Okay, you can identify items, maybe. Never mind. Should I talk with him a little? Can you train one of us? Learn spells, okay. No, he has other spells. Okay, we can train in this game, maybe learn some skills and stuff, that's interesting. And... do you have any work for us? He thinks for the instant and he nods. Yes, I believe I might have some ask for you. If you are willing to face one of the dangers of the wildlands, 3 wanderers, as we call aspiring lore seekers, departed in the expedition that hoped to gain knowledge about the Mirmek. Here in the peninsula they are very common, and young wanderers hope to find the nest which they could map and study. Okay, Mirmek, it's going to be some sort of creature. That sounds dangerous for few young scholars. Mirmek are no joke. Okay, our party knows something about them. I advised them against the idea, but Bolafor, the most senior among them, theorized the Mirnek are intelligent like us, and capable to understand certain hand signs. He has been studying for years. He convinced Norea and Girdean to accompany him. Ridiculous if you ask me. All those tales about Mirmek talking human form are pure hogwash. He's betting his own life on validating such a theory and the lives of his companions. Agreed. As you have proven yourself as fine survivors and explorers, I'd like to ask you for help. You have a permission to search this library for clues. This is where they planned the trip. Let's hope you can find them sound and safe. Okay. We are going to search the library. There was something. No. There was something. Can we go upstairs? No. There's nothing in... Yes, here's some journal. This book seems to have fallen behind the bookcase. It's going to stay there. We already have a job. We are not Icona's housekeeper. Okay. But maybe this book... We are going to talk with him again. Regarding the 3 wanderers, no. Game. Okay. We have went through some dialogue we haven't read. Okay, because we are searching for these books, right? Journal, castaways, 3 wanderers. Finding Mirmek next around down. One time for he asked to find out what happened to them. Why we cannot do anything with this book? Is there some book standing out that could give us some clue? About the Mirmeks and why and where? It doesn't look so. Okay. We are going to continue exploring, but we have a first quest. The first quest. Who's this guy? Elrion. The stout man has the dark complexion and piercing, almond-shaped eyes that seem to shine in the faintest light, carrying a lute and wearing colorful assortment of flowing silks and embroidered vests. Greetings, my friend. It looks like you have been quite the adventure, or perhaps the adventure has been having you. What, are you mocking us? Oh no, I'm saying it's that you have been braving the perils of the road, and it looks like the rogue has been winning. Smile. Yes, we've been through some harsh battles, to say at least. Who are you? With a sweeping bow and flourish of his hand, he speaks. I am Elrond, wandering minstrel extraordinaire. I've traveled far and wide to bring the tales of adventure and wonder to all who will hear them. Might I interest you in a song or two? Maybe it should be the other way around. Adventurers often stumble upon the ancient songs and tales, and those I would gladly listen to. Okay, sing a song about us to raise our spirit, Elrond. Listen well, and let music fill your soul. They may not wear the finest gear, okay, cool. Nor do they always have a silver spear, but they have got the grit and they've got cheer. And they all stand tall against my any fear. From darkened caves to towering heights, they'll face any foe that dares to fight, and they'll come out victorious with their might. These adventures are truly a sight. Your minds and soul feel refreshed by Elrion's art. With smile, you bow and continue on your journey. Okay, there's a 15 gold for nothing. Nice, the song was nice. There's a local baron, I think, living in this house. Is this going to be him? There's some other cat looking like creature. Envoy Arctus. Before you stand in the living legend, and then we have already read that. Greetings, I don't believe we have met, sirs. I'm Actus, special envoy of Grandmaster Firan and Knight of the Golden Legion. It's an honor to meet you, sir. We are humble adventurers recently arrived to Archaelund. You crossed the endless ocean in the search of adventure, and maybe to bring prosperity to your people and yourselves. Be proud and not humble then. What brings... do you have any job for us? Not at the time, friends. I'm involved in a complex political matter, not suitable for adventurers. Alright, maybe another time then. I try to speak with this one. The Baron Jordanan. The Baron of Port Galeb is a portly man with an air of haughty superiority. He glances dismissively at your party. I'm busy, man, and I have no time for small talk with avid adventurers who pass through my doors. Okay, we're going to leave him. And maybe is there someone else who can, who's selling something? We haven't speak with the innkeeper. There's a mage. Trader Jeva. And you adventurers that survived the wreck. Ghost ship spreads fast around here. You must be in dire need to get equipped to survive Archaelund. Am I correct? Well, you came to the right person. Okay. Actually, we are looking for some way to make a coin. Do you happen to have a job for us? She now narrows her eyes and she examines you. Maybe I could use some help getting highly valued delicacies. They are easy to find, I'll pay you well, but I need you to be discreet about this job. I don't want my competitors to get any clue interested. Tell us more. She smiles. Okay, it's about Narak eggs. Normally they are next to worthless, but they are highly valued by cooks in the rich towns of Nardis. If you happen to have a right connections, Revings. You probably have fought Norax before, so you need to know they are easy to handle. Bring me 3 Norak egg clusters and I'll pay 150 cents in total. And of course I'll buy you from any scales you can from them. Here, mythology. Norax became more aggressive when their eggs are disturbed, and authorities often frown upon approaching their nest. You know the job is riskier than that. We want 250 suns, and you'll have to get them yourself. She frowns. I'll hardly make any profits at that price, but I don't want to disappoint my buyer, or she might begin to look elsewhere for exotic delicacies. Very well. Just don't take too long. Okay. So this is perhaps going to be quest we want to do, because we already fought the Noraxes on the beach, but I have a feeling there are going to be some larger groups waiting for us. Large groups of the Noraxes. Let's look at the map. We are already here. If we want to fight the Noraxes, we should probably find some beach. Is there any hint on the world map? Yes, we need to go around these mountains. Maybe there are some beaches, or here it looks like. So we are going to, in the next video, perhaps explore here a little bit, or get some clue where the 3 wanderers have gone. Currently we have only 60 gold. We can talk with her a little bit and see if she's selling some healing bandages. She's selling some travel clothes, okay. Aristocrat attire, nice, plus 10 bonus to diplomacy. Longbow. It is going to be better than the hunting bow. 1 to 6 damage, plus 3 critical. This is 2 to 9 damage, okay, and plus 5 accuracy, plus 5 critical. Okay, we are going to definitely buy it. Do we have something to sell? Yes, these. She's also selling some leather gauntlets, leather boots. We are going to eventually buy them, but right now we want to have this hunting bow. Can he wear this longbow? Can he wear the hunting bow? Yes, he can. And we have only old bow. She's also old bow, so I'm going to sell the old bow. It's for one gold only. And this is going to be it. This is going to be episode. We are going to again talk with the innkeeper, because innkeepers have a mostly valuable information. And next episode we are going to go outside again and do some adventuring and do some grinding. Yeah, there's a captain. We can talk with the captain. The good old Captain Beam statue. By the whiskers of the sea, Queen. It ain't my fellow castaways. Greetings, Captain. Would you like to join us once more? He lets out a hearty laugh and shakes his head. It was a grand jaunt playing the brave explorer, but I can't be casting off for every siren call. I'm still scrapping together coins every day at the docks. To again become a master and a commander of my own Drek, not just playing at the captain title. Can afford it, friends. It's not a siren call, it's serious treasure hunting. You'll be rich soon if you become an adventurer. The sailor crosses his beard and as he ponders, fair a purse of 100 golden suns in endowments. I'll come abroad with you, land rats. Surely if you are swimming in the riches, it ain't too much to ask. we'll think about your proposal. Okay, we need some money to get him back abroad. He saved his life, but he's not grateful enough, sort of, how to say it. How to say it. Maybe there's another NPC in the town. We want to have a captain back, because he has a tank and we don't have any. And maybe if we are lucky, we are going to meet another spellcaster. But this is going to be next time. So thank you for watching. This was the Port Galeb. We are currently only low adventures, but we got some jobs. Maybe if we kill these Acces and find these 3 wonders, our name is going to spread among the local guilds and we will get more jobs. So thank you for watching. See you next time.